Hello and welcome back to Creating Connection, the channel where I help you create more connection to nature, yourself, your spirituality, and just overall, hopefully live a more fulfilling and purposeful life. And speaking of purpose, in today's video I'm going to speak to you about how I feel like I have found my purpose in life and how it has completely transformed my life in many ways through finding that. Now, I've not long got out the sea, so apologies for my salty sea hair. Wild swimming is something that's changed my life this past year, and I will probably be making a video about that at some point because it is such a awakening and enjoyable thing to undertake. But tonight we're all speaking about purpose, and I will be making a video at some point soon about how you can find your purpose in life in order to live a more fulfilling life. And it's quite a simple thing to uncover what your purpose is, but actually implementing that into your life is the hard bit. But people still get stuck on the first bit of discovering what their purpose is, so I will make a video to help you hopefully find your purpose in the very near future. But tonight I'm going to share a story with you all, and this story has been inspired tonight by the fact that this week I ran my first ever creative retreat in Moray with a few friends. And this is an idea that came to me a few months ago now. I through a lot of the work I've been doing on myself, on my life's purpose, on spirituality, on delving deeper into who I am and uncovering my interests and how I can use them to help others, I discovered that if I can find a way of creating something that brings all of my interests together and create an experience that can help others, that I wanted to do it. And retreats, workshops, all these kind of things are of course very popular at the moment, and there's good reason for that. We've all been through a very tricky year and a half, 2 years, because obviously of the pandemic, and coming out of that, some people are really struggling and don't really know what to do with their life. Other people have spent a lot of this time uncovering who they are, discovering their purpose, and they're now going out there into the world and sharing it with others. And that is what me and this group of friends feel like we were doing. So a few months ago I came up with this idea of doing and hosting a mindful creative retreat in the area of Scotland that I grew up in. And the whole purpose of this is because I love this part of Scotland. To me, it has so much to offer. There's varying landscapes, beautiful nature. The climate here is much drier than other parts of Scotland and much warmer, which makes being outdoors a very enjoyable experience. And it's a fantastic area for creativity. There are so many creative people around here. And as many of you will know, I am a photographer. I also do a bit of writing, and overall I'm just a very creative person. And mindfulness is something that I adapt into my life regularly. I'm always outdoors mindfully tuning into nature. Photography is a very mindful practice. I do yoga sometimes, I do wild swimming, I do a lot of outdoor mindful related things. So bringing all those things together into a retreat felt like such an empowering thing to do, because I was able to then create this package where I could take a group of people out and share all that experiences with them. And I was very fortunate when I posted this online and started going to other workshops and things other people were hosting. I met a few new people. I met a lady called Jen on Instagram, who's another local lady who is a life coach and a breathwork teacher, and she said she wanted to do retreats and asked if she could tag along and help me, which of course I said yes. And I met a lovely girl called Rebecca on a creative writing workshop that she hosted a few months beforehand at a walking festival, and we all came together with our own skills and expertise. And with my photography and my knowledge of the area, coupled with Jen's life coaching and breath work, coupled with Rebecca's creative writing skills and her incredible knowledge of nature, we put together a 3-day creative retreat. And we had 2 people come along to this retreat, and it was basically 3 days of 5 of us women together spending time in nature, being creative and finding ourselves. And despite how creative we all were and the fact that 3 of us were hosting this retreat, every single person on that retreat, whether it was somebody attending it or one of us hosts, we all came away with something. We all discovered something about ourselves. We all learned something new. And spending 3 days in nature together, it uncovered so much, and it created friendships and connections with each other that I think will last for many years to come. And through doing that, we all felt so connected and empowered with both each other and the natural world. And it came to realise that I feel like I've found my life's purpose. Because what I've always wanted to do is be able to utilise my love for creativity and my love for the outdoors, and specifically the area of Scotland I grew up in, and being able to use those 3 elements to create something of meaning and purpose that can benefit others. And that retreat was more of a trial, what we did, because it's the first time we've ever done it. But it was so successful for us all personally that we are so excited to host it again next year, but on a much bigger scale, for more days and with accommodation included. And what I wanted to sit down tonight and share this story with you all, because I have been toying for a number of years now about what is my purpose in life. I always go around saying to people that I'm an outdoor photographer and I use photography to connect with nature, but I don't really feel like my purpose in life is to be a professional outdoor photographer. I feel my purpose in life is to use photography to open other people's eyes to the sheer beauty of nature, and to help me connect more deeply with that, so that I can share that knowledge, that mindfulness and that connection with others. And it was only through running this creative retreat that I really felt like I was able to start doing that. And I found it so empowering, being able to bring all these things together with a group of people and put something so positive together. And it was the feelings that we felt during that retreat that made it so worthwhile. The excitement, the connection, the enjoyment, the peace, the tranquility, the creative juices that were running wild, the ideas I came up with over those 3 days. It all happened because I was where I should have been, teaching and showing people things that mean a lot to me, and helping open their eyes up to those things too. And I think that's what finding your purpose in life is all about, which I'll speak about in another video to help you guys do this. But I just wanted to say tonight, if you can find your purpose in life, everything falls together. The people who are meant to be in your life come towards you. The things that you want to achieve in your life suddenly start being achieved. And on top of that, you begin to become abundant, both within yourself, financially, spiritually, emotionally. Everything comes together and it just works, because it's what you are here on this planet to do. When you find your purpose, you will know that you found your purpose. And I think life is always giving us clues and signs all the time to help us discover our purpose. But it's not until we take that time to sit back and really think about what's going on around us that we find and discover our purpose. And this past year for me has been the perfect time to do that. All those months we spent at home in lockdown, although I was busy, I also had a lot of time between jobs and between things I was doing to sit with myself and to uncover who I was. And then when lockdowns lifted, to go out there and put my ideas into motion and reconnect with the things I love, with people, with nature, with photography, and then come up with a new life that fulfills my purpose here and that I can share with others. Because that, I think, is what being here is all about. It's about finding your purpose that fulfills you, but once you've found that, having the gifts and the knowledge and the experience to share it with others. And that's where these creative retreats came in. But again, not doing it all myself, finding people with a similar vision to me that can help me achieve that goal. And I've done it. And I'm so excited to do more creative retreats next year, which, if you're interested, head over to my website visualizingscotland.co.uk, where all my workshops and retreats and anything I ever do will be advertised on there through newsletters. So go on there, sign up to my newsletter, and you will find out when next year's creative retreats are. And maybe you will feel the power and the drawing to come along and share this beautiful landscape and nature with us all and find your creative voice. Thank you for watching. Like I say, either a next video or in a few videos time, I will be helping you find your purpose. And there is one way that you can do this, and it's so simple. So tune in then to find out how you can feel this elated and connected in your own life when you find your own purpose. Thank you.